Welcome back, gamers. My name is Keith Hershey, and in this video I'm going to show you how I go about making a token that I need. Let's say I want a blue well token. So I'm going to go to my search engine, or not blue token, blue well. Type in blue well, and then I'm going to go down here to images for blue well, and I'm going to scroll through here looking for ones that might make a good token. Actually, I'm going to do this one. So now that I found it, I'm going to right click, save picture as, and we're going to go ahead, I'm going to put that on my desktop so I can easily find it. Save that. And I'm going to close out. Go here. Okay, now once I'm done, I'm going to open this with GIMP, or edit with GIMP, which is a free program. Okay, open this up. Alright, and when I use it in Fantasy Grounds, I don't want this big white blotch in the back to show up. So I'm going to go over here to the fuzzy select tool, and I'm going to select the area that I want to edit out. So I click on the white area, and you'll notice that it looks like it selected everything. From here I'm going to go up to layer, go down to transparency, and I'm going to add alpha channel. Okay, from there I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to clear. There we go. Now I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this as a PNG file. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to hit Select File Type, and I'm going to go down to PNG, looking over here on this end for the extension PNG. And here we go. I'm going to save. Make sure you have the appropriate option saved as, and then I'm going to hit Save again. Okay, there we go. That should be done. Now we're going to test this. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go over here to Windows, All Programs, go down to Fantasy Grounds, Application Data Folder, put that over here so everyone can see. Go into the campaign I'm using. I think, yeah, we're in the regular, so we'll go to images, or no, I'm sorry, we don't need to go that far, way too far. Alright, so we went to Fantasy Grounds, we're going to tokens. This is a token, so we're going to put this in the host token, and you can see some experiments I've done with some other ones. And I'm going to put this one in there, and I'm going to put this one in there, the original one as well, because I want you guys to see the differences. So I'm going to close those. I'm going to open up Fantasy Grounds now. In order for you to see the tokens, you got to fire up Fantasy Grounds fresh. Okay, we're in, so I'm going to open up a map. I'm going to go to the river crossing. Going to be kind of funny having a well in here, but so be it. Going to go to tokens. Now we're going to look at this blue well. This is the original picture, and you're going to see it's white in the back. It's got the white background, and it's way too big. Well, it might be the right size because it's really huge, but I don't like the size of that, so I'm going to fix that here in a little bit. Anyhow, so I'm going to leave that one there so you can see that one. And now the one that we added the transparency, I'm going to put that in here. And you'll notice it's got the clear background. So that's why we edited it again. Now I'm going to use Paint, and I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to resize those tokens, because I don't like the size they are. So I'm going to close out of here and go back into our folder where we saved them, and I'm going to go to the one that we're wanting, which is the PNG, not the JPEG. And this time I'm going to open this with Paint. You can use GIMP or the other ones. I just prefer this one. So I want to look at the attributes. I want to look at the size of it. Say this is 540 pixels by 380. Most tokens you want either 100 by 100 or 50 by 50. Some people have different preferences, but that's kind of the scale you want. For this instance, I want to get it around 100. I usually just go back and just kind of fiddle with it using the skew and whatnot. So I want to shrink it by about 3 times the size. I'm going to go resize skew. So I'm going to try 33%. That should shrink it down by about 1/3 the size. That looks good. File, save. Let's make sure it saved it at the correct one. Blue under PNG. Yes, I want to replace it. Close. Now let's look at the size of that blue well that we created. And start. Okay, here we are. So we're going to go back to our map, river crossing here. We're going to go ahead and delete these ones out of here because we don't want those ones. And go back to my tokens. Oh, looky there. It put the background back on it. So, but it looks like it's the right size. Let's go ahead and put it on there just to see. Yeah, that's the size I want it to be. That's a good size. So I'm going to go back into GIMP and I'm going to take out this background and change it to a transparency using GIMP, using these methods and the steps shown earlier in this tutorial. So So we're going to use the fuzzy tool again. Go to layer, transparency. Edit. We're going to clear. Okay, because the alpha channel is already added. So we're going to go back to file, save as. It's a PNG still, so we want to replace it. Make sure all the values are set correctly. Hit save. Okay, you're done. Let's fire it up for one last check. Fire up our map, the river crossing, and there it is, because we left the token there and it just rechanged it. So you can see that the background is transparent once again. And this is the size I actually want it. It's probably actually small for a blue well, but for our purposes, that'll work just perfect. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or comments, leave those down below. And as always, if you have any requests for a future video or tutorial, let me know, and I will see about getting one done for you. Anyhow, happy gaming, and we'll see you around next time.